Hello, my name is Bernadine Voss and I'm the Mayor of the City of Port Phillip. I'm here in this magnificent foyer at the Palais Theatre and I'm pleased to be able to introduce you to Richard Sowada. Richard is the City of Port Phillip's Director and Curator of this year's St Kilda Short Film Festival. He has quite a reputation as one of Australia's, if not the world's, best curatorial minds with a sharp eye for the offbeat. So this is the first time that you have directed and curated the St Kilda Short Film Festival.
Yes.
How have you stamped your personality on it?
I was given a really very free rein. The team who are behind the St Kilda Film Festival are really great. They're really open-minded. They're really ready to move and change. And we were thinking about all kinds of different ways of presenting the event. We were testing all those things out, and then of course COVID happened. But we were in a really great state of mind, a really great frame of mind, just to be able to launch into something different and just to be able to go, okay, we thought we were going to do this, but how about we do this? And so we were able to move very fast, and we were just in the right kind of space, really, to be able to do it. So I wouldn't say it's a fortunate thing necessarily, but it was like an opportunity for us to really try something totally different, and we've really enjoyed it.
So you've been described as one of our best curatorial minds. How have you shaped this festival from a curatorial perspective?
I really like to look for patterns in work and patterns in things, because it's those patterns that make the chaotic kind of have a tune. And I like to think each of the programs, there's about 17 feature-length programs of short films. I like to think they all kind of work with each other internally, but together as well have their own kind of songline, which makes sense for the viewer who watches one or who watches 17.
You're known for having quite an offbeat eye, and I'm wondering, what have you seen in the films that you've looked at? Is there some treats that you can talk to us about?
Yes, look, Australian humour is its own thing. It just is. It's very, very idiosyncratic, and it's up for the personal taste as well. And so I think the comedy program is really great, but I also really like documentary is my thing. I just really love it. And the documentary program, there's probably about 3 separate documentary-esque programs in the program. And the other is looking at the early short works of Jane Campion, who, you know, those films are amazing. And, you know, as a young filmmaker at school, at university, at film school, was winning awards at the Cannes Film Festival. You know, that's just another stratosphere. You know,
yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
Well, we're in such a changing world right now. Everyone pretty much has access to an iPhone and can, you know, make a movie with really very little equipment. You know, from something going viral on TikTok, as an example,
yes,
you know, to the winner of this festival who will qualify
yes,
as an Oscar Award nominee. Where do the lines lie these days? You know, how do you see film going?
There are no lines. There are no lines in the way you can present a film. There are no lines in where the audience is, and the whole notion of demographic and that sort of thing. It's like, what is that? The technology is only an enabler, and the beauty of that is that anyone can look at the works, and this is what I tried to do with a good part of the program as well, that people look at these things and go, I can do that. You know what? You can do that. And let's do it. And here's the examples. Let's do it right now. So that's what I like to look at, yeah.
So this year's St Kilda Short Film Festival is going to be online, and
yes,
it's going to be the first time ever we've done it, and it's going to be free.
Yes.
So tell me about how that decision came about.
Well, that was a really easy decision. In fact, that was the first decision that was made when the COVID thing happened. It's like, okay, what are we going to do? We're obviously going to refund all the entry fees. That was just like, you know, we didn't even have to discuss that. That just was there. And one of the great things about what we're doing is that, you know, it's fantastic to be here in St Kilda, of course. It's such a vibrant environment and such a creative environment, but it's really great to take those voices nationally as well, which we're really looking forward to doing in the online world.
We as a council are really committed to helping our artists and the arts,
yes,
and all the culture around that. So you've mentioned what the impact has been on some of those artists. Have you got any specific examples of what someone might have said to you when their money was refunded and they were able to get paid?
It is a great gesture on behalf of the City of Port Phillip. I don't know if any other festival is doing it or any other organising body is doing something like that. So the filmmakers have been really surprised and grateful.
So do you think online St Kilda Short Film Festival is going to be the thing from now on? Or do you think this is just a one-off?
Look, it won't be the thing, it will be a thing. So I think it's really important, and the team have been really great in being able to launch into it and explore the landscape as much as they have been in the very short space of time we've been able to do it. So it does open a whole world of opportunity for the festival, for the City of Port Phillip, of course, as well, but also for the filmmakers to just reach a different kind of audience and a much bigger audience, and something we should most definitely keep exploring.
Well, one last question from me. So from activism to comedy,
yes.
I'm wondering, what's your favourite genre?
Look, I do love documentary, and like I said, I do love comedy too, but maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I do really like coming of age movies. They really bring a tear to my eye. They're young, and they're usually really, I don't know, I keep coming back to the word authentic. They have a real truth about them.
Well, thank you very much, Richard, for speaking with me today. I can't wait to be sitting in my lounge chair at home and to watch all the movies this year.